my friends. I am on my way to the eye doctor. So, it is that day that I have that appointment to check out this eye. And I got to do this while I'm driving because I'm late. Got to get there by 1:30 and it's like 10 after 1. So hopefully I'll make it, not being too late. But yeah, I am a little bit nervous, I'm gonna admit, because it's still got some swelling and it's not going down even though I'm not wearing my contacts. So it's got me a little bit concerned. What is the cause of this? So yeah, but you know, I try not to be too anxious about it, because that isn't going to change obviously whatever the outcome is. But my main concern is that whatever is going on won't hold me up from getting out. I mean, obviously I'm 2 weeks from wanting to get out. So yeah. So we'll see what happens, and I will come back and let you know after I get out. But I just wanted to share, I guess, a little bit of this, you know, nervousness. A little concerned of what's going on with it, because there's been no improvement since not wearing my contacts. So yeah. Okay, so until I get out, you know, I'll come back and share and go from there. All right, just wanted to share these feelings. Okay, I'm gonna pray the rest of my way there and hope for the best. All right, guys. Hope everything's okay. We'll see. Fish tank. Pretty fish. It's pretty cool. It's a little swollen still, so I don't know. Hope it's gonna be okay. We'll see. Hi all my friends. I hope there's enough lighting in here for this. I'll see what I can do. I don't know if any of this will help or not. I guess it does a little bit, right? Well, I don't even know where to start. They did a test on me. This doctor that I have is brilliant, and I was so happy that I got to keep him. And because he has my history, and he's done images of my eyes and in a computer system, and so I really wanted to keep him. And now more than ever, I am so glad that I have him and still get to keep him. He's one of the few doctors, I forgot if he said in the state or in the whole country. I'll have to ask him. I'm sorry, I was trying to absorb so much of what he was saying, but he's one of the few doctors, eye doctors, that has this machine that was, you know, designed and by the Germans in 1930. And so, and very few doctors have this machine and are able to have the knowledge and everything to run it. I mean, how lucky. I mean, I thank God for this one. And I have him, and I got to keep this doctor that I've had with my past medical insurance on this one that I'm on now. And so everything in that way is working out for my favor. Now, what this machine does is it checks, they put probes on me. They did 2 kinds of tests, and they put the probes in different areas, but they put a probe on your brain, they put a probe on the back, yeah, and then on the side of the eye was the first one, and then the second test was they were under my eyes, or around the eyelids, and then, yeah, on the brain, and then the side. I mean, yeah, they just have probes everywhere. And then I have to look in this machine, and it's doing a lot of lights and things, and I'm just looking in a center point basically. And what it does is, so that it does these little graphs. I don't, hopefully you can see, this is just one page, and then they gave me copies, and there's other things that they're looking for, and how the brain basically is communicating. So here's another one that you can kind of get an idea what they're doing. And so basically they're checking from the optic nerve, the retina, because everything down the thalamus part of the brain, the communicator, because you know how the left and the right eye, the optic nerve and everything crosses, through the brain, and delivers that information that we're seeing from the retina and everything, and the optic nerve to the brain, how we communicate all together. Well, apparently, all I know is that in this right eye, it is brain related. There's something that's not communicating, and he believes pretty strongly that this was something that I was born with. And I asked him, like what? And he said, just, that's his suspicion, but we don't know yet. I mean, there's still so many variables, and I may not know exactly what's going on for a while, but that is his number one theory right now, is that something is that I was born with, and it's now showing itself. But I've had eye problems since I was 11 years old, so that my vision started to go bad. But as far as this one, has been more the last 3 years we've been watching. So anyways, I said, well, he said, well, maybe as I was coming out of the birth canal, something damaged, into the brain. And then of course my mind, while I'm driving here and I'm telling you guys, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, did my parents drop me on my head? Anyways, just to lighten it up a little bit. But we don't know. So there's just something, definitely genetic going on. Okay, so the next plan is when I come back in April, ish, I need to have this test redone. So what this test will do is give him a base that we have to look at. And then he'll do this test again, and who knows how many more times. But it's a base, and we'll be watching the degenerative issue of it. But the good news is it's been a very gradual degeneration. So it hasn't been progressive, fast here. So that's the good news. And also of the edema, the edema has been still stable. So that's the good news in the last 3 years. So whatever's going on, even though that is kind of a separate issue, that has not been, fast either. It's just all been stable. And even the vision has not changed. So with the retina and the other thing going on, so that has been stable. So that is all the good news in this. And of course, the bad news is that we don't know the cause. Or I asked him if I was going to go blind by this. And he doesn't know. He just doesn't know yet. Or if I did go blind or lose, more permanent vision, and would it be just this eye? Because right now this eye is not showing anything. So it was just still a lot of, I don't know yet. And so, but he is good. He's one of the best out there of the doctors. And so if anything, I'm so thankful that I have him right now while we're waiting and trying to figure this all out. So I have drops to put in my eye to clear up the infection part of this. And that's a lot from dry eye. So if and when I wear contacts again, I just have to keep my eyes lubricated, keep them, moist, and we're going to try disposable. but I won't be doing the disposable until I'm going to order them, ship them out to California, and pick them up when I get there at a friend's house. But even then, still not wear them for a couple of months. And then when I do disposable and keep the eyes lubricated, we think that a lot of this, it's a separate issue than the edema. This is just a irritation that happened from the contacts and not keeping the eyes moist enough. So actually that's the third issue that I've been dealing with, but that's fixable. Okay. So, all right. So that is the news. So I'm still able to leave, and we're working things out. So my goal, would be to leave on the 30th. My appointment is on the 29th, and just hit the road and be able to get out of here. Okay. So, yeah, so good news, bad news. But, I'm just going to have the time of my life. I'm going to keep focusing on living today, living in the moment today. I'm going to grab every second of this trip, everything, like I said, I've been able to see. I don't know if it'll ever be in this other eye. So I don't know. I'm just going to trust this moment today, my God, and that thankful, everybody, be thankful for whatever you've got for this day, and that I am able to go on this trip, and who knows, maybe many more years, and keep driving and experience seeing the beautiful country that we live in. But I hope everybody out there doesn't ever take your sight for granted. And now I have another message for you guys, right through my health issues, is, don't take any moment of being able to experience life and travel and see the world, and literally see the world. Don't ever take it for granted. All right, so I hope you guys will continue to share this journey with me and continue to come along with me, and I'll be excited to share it with you in a new way when I get my iPhone and maybe iMovie, and share it in a new, different way. All right, so I love all my friends. I love you out there, and I will see you all in the next video, and I thank you for your love and your support always, and for being there with me. Bye-bye.